welcome back to my channel. It's such a gloomy old day today and it really is starting to feel like autumn. We've had the most beautiful weather in London throughout September, but it's the 1st of October today and it is glum, it's cold, and it just feels like the perfect day to reorganize my wardrobe for autumn. It's been on my to-do list for like the past fortnight, but because the weather's been so good, it just didn't feel right. I was kind of clinging on to the idea that we were still sort of in summer mode, but now I think I have to come to accept that autumn winter is here and it's time to switch out my wardrobe. I know you guys love these videos and I feel like it's important to get us all into the autumn mood, because if you're like me and you're really like thoroughly depressed at the idea of summer ending, stuff like this can kind of like help ease the blow. So let's get going. Please do hit subscribe if you guys are new here today. Also come and follow me on Instagram. Life has become so crazy and like busy and back to normal recently, and I love sharing it with you guys over on my Instagram, so please do come and follow me. So let's get started. So this is what you currently see when you walk into the dressing room, and I think it looks so beautiful. It's like a real shame to change it, especially as I haven't actually had it for very long. Like I've only been living here for 2 weeks, so I haven't really had the chance to enjoy it looking so beautiful and spring-like, but I think it's important to change your settings with the season, because otherwise you're just going to get bored really easily and it's going to start to feel stale and old. So although I haven't had this for very long and it looks so beautiful, I am going to be changing out this entire cabinet. So I'm going to put just like my most attractive autumn winter pieces, which I have a feeling is going to be my coats. I have a really gorgeous coat collection that's currently like away in storage, so I feel like this is going to be my coats. And then the shoes I am a bit concerned about, just because a lot of my shoes like are boots and I'm not sure they're going to like perfectly fit in those shelves, so I have a feeling that I might kind of keep some of my heels in there, because I do still wear heels like for parties and occasions in autumn winter, and then just have some of my nice boots on the front. So that's what you end up seeing. So that's one of the jobs for today. Then of course we've got the like middle section of my main wardrobe, which currently has like all of my everyday spring summer clothes. It's looking pretty chaotic. I feel like I will need to do another clear out, but I'm not even going to think about that this year. I'm just going to wait until next spring and then do a clear out of all of this, hoping this is all going to fit in my other wardrobes that is currently holding my autumn winter wardrobe. And I think it will, because the coats take up so much space. So for like one coat you can get like 3 or 4, you know, tops and blouses, so I think that shouldn't be a problem. So that's another job for today, is to clear this out and fill it with my everyday autumn winter clothes. The bags, to be honest, are pretty like seasonless. Like when I put this together I didn't really think about the seasons, I just put all of my bags out. But having said that, this like middle shelf, these bags are really summery and they're probably not going to get used for a long time now unless I go on a trip, so I probably will move these down a couple of shelves. And then I also have this bottom shelf, which I pretty much haven't done anything with yet because I ran out of handbags, which may be another good like shoe storage solution. So currently my whole autumn winter clothing situation is taking place in these beautiful wardrobes in my bedroom. I have this one which has like kind of my fancy coats in, which I feel like half of this wardrobe is going to be empty after today, because I'm definitely going to want to put like these coats on display because they're so beautiful and they're taking up so much room. So I feel very confident that there's going to be plenty of room for my spring summer wardrobe in here. And then over here in this wardrobe is the like everyday wear, everyday autumn winter wear, and also shoes. And loads of people in the last video had a big problem with me like storing my shoes in with my clothes, because they said it was unhygienic, and I kind of get it, except the fact that I'm not actually wearing these shoes at the moment. Like they haven't been worn in 6 months, so it's not like I'm wearing shoes and then putting them away back in with clothes. It's just a storage solution for like shoes that I'm not actually wearing at the moment, and they've all got tumble dryer sheets in them to make them smell really fresh and keep the wardrobe like not stuffy or smelling like shoes. So I personally think it's absolutely fine, but I will be taking these shoes out and then replacing them with some like spring summer sandals that I'm just not going to be wearing until next year. As for the drawers, I have like my autumn winter tops in this drawer, and my spring summer tops in a drawer in the wardrobe in the dressing room, so I'll be switching those out. But I do also have a lot of like folded knitwear, so this is my more like delicate knitwear that I don't want to hang. And to be honest, this is the best drawer for them because it's really deep, it stores them perfectly. So I'm just going to keep these in here, but like you can see, I always put soaps in there to keep everything fresh. I honestly can't stand like stuffy smelling clothes. It's like my pet hate. So I actually buy these Roger and Gallet macaron soaps. I actually got these in Paris, but I think you can order some scents. You can't get all of the scents online. But they're really good because they're wrapped, so they don't like have any residue on your clothes at all, and they're so strong smelling. And they last forever, so you can just pop them in your drawers to keep everything smelling fresh. So yes, that's my little wardrobe hack for you. And then just because I know you guys will ask, I do also have this coat cupboard here, which to be honest I feel like most of these coats will just stay in here, except maybe like this pink faux fur one, which is pretty and maybe go on the display rail. But for the most part, like, this is a coat cupboard, it doesn't really need to change. They're not like attractive enough to be put on display, so I'll probably just keep these in here. So now you guys have seen the whole wardrobe situation that we are working with. I think the first thing to do is just to empty all of the wardrobes out. Oh god, this is going to be chaos. Okay, so all the clothes that are moving are out, and space-wise we're working with half a wardrobe here because this is still my like occasion wear section. So I think to kind of keep it like fitting, I'll put like those really fancy dresses that were on display in with the occasion wear, just so there's like some kind of order to it. And then over here we've then got obviously an entirely free wardrobe for the more just like everyday spring summer wear. So guys, as I just cleared out this wardrobe, I realised how actually chaotic and messy it is in the back of this wardrobe. I kind of got into the habit of just like shoving things at the back of it and not really seeing what it looked like because all the clothes were there. But it's really messy, so I seriously need to sort this out. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like I don't maybe need in here as well. Like there's empty boxes, empty sunglasses boxes that I just thought were really cute and I didn't want to throw them away. And like these shoe boxes, for example, like this Gucci one and this Ted Baker pink box. Like I just thought they were pretty, so I didn't really want to get rid of them. But it's kind of stupid holding on to them. I am, however, really still pleased with my idea for my knee-high boots to go here because it's just perfect. Like they're really hard to store. I'm sure lots of you can relate. Like finding a good place for your long boots can be very difficult. So I think this is a great solution. Just not great if I want to add any more to my collection, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And then these are just handbags that like either I didn't feel like were cute enough to go on display or they don't stand up. Like the Neverfull doesn't stand up. This rope bag doesn't stand up. So I just need to give this a little tidy. And then here I actually have my jewellery boxes. I'll just give them a little shout out because I truly love them. They're by a brand called Stackers, and you can basically keep on buying a new layer of the box like as your jewellery collection grows. So if you feel like you have a lot more necklaces and you need a new place to store them, you can just buy a necklace layer or like a mixed layer like this. So I just bought a couple of new layers recently because my jewellery box was getting a little bit crowded, and then I'm just keeping them here. So I feel like that's really handy and it just looks cute as well. My accessory drawer is just staying the same. I'm still so obsessed with this. I think it's the coolest thing ever. But this stuff all gets used in autumn winter too. I just have like sunglasses, gloves, face masks, a belt, headbands, scarves and neckties and stuff. So this will just be staying the same. And then in the drawer underneath I have like my kind of summery tops. So I'm going to switch this out today with the drawer that I showed you before that had like my turtlenecks and more like knitted long sleeve wintry tops in. And then in the bottom drawer I have my trousers, which is quite empty. I've just got a few pairs of jeans, leggings and stuff. And this is all autumn winter, so this is good, this can stay. Okay, so the back of the wardrobe is looking a lot better now. I just tidied up the bags, popped the Neverfull in its dust bag, so that's a lot more protected now. It's so annoying that my Burberry scarf boxes have to go here, but they literally are too tall to stand up on any shelf in this dressing room. So they're tucked away at the back there, which is the only thing that upsets me. But apart from that, I just put some empty sunglasses boxes into that little velvet box, because I might as well. And then I also kept the Gucci shoe box because you never know, I just think it's a really cute shoe box. And now the bottom is looking clear. I got rid of the big pink box. So this is definitely looking a lot more organised, and hopefully it'll be easier to reach my over-the-knee boots now there's not as much clutter. So now I just have to put all of this spring-summer stuff away into the bedroom wardrobes. There's just so much, like, I don't understand it. I just did a huge clear out before I moved, but there's just so many clothes and I do love everything, so it's so hard. But I don't know, I'll have to do another clear out next year and hope I change my mind on some things. Gosh guys, I am not gonna lie, I am so surprised and frankly relieved that all of these clothes fit in here. I was really not expecting it. There's so many, like, I couldn't believe they all fit, really. I'm so happy. It is quite tight, but I don't really mind because it's just storage, so it's not like I'm gonna be like accessing these clothes every day anymore for a while, so I can just have a clear out at the start of next spring, see if there's anything I can declutter. But for now, they fit, and that is the main thing. Still need to sort out the shoes, but I did also bring in my summer tops into this drawer, which, I mean, there's so much room, which is insane. I've never had this much room before, like, for drawers, so I'm really pleased with that. Got my soaps in there, keeping it fresh. So yeah, like, I'm really pleased with this. Okay, now my spring-summer clothes are all away. Let's head into the dressing room and put away my autumn-winter. The clothes are in. This is very good, guys, very good indeed. It's not too full. I feel like there's definitely room if I want to add, you know, a few more additions this autumn winter. There's definitely room. It looks really nice and organised. And yeah, this is kind of weirdly making me feel a bit happier about the change of season, because some of these clothes are so cute. Like, I really love my autumn winter wardrobe. I feel like it's a lot more condensed than my spring summer, because in general there's just less that I like, which is kind of nice because it's less overwhelming. And yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I think it looks great. Wow, so far guys, things seem to be running without a hitch, fingers crossed. I kind of expected there to be some kind of drama with things not fitting and I was going to have a freak out, but so far so good. So I think now it's time to do the display unit, which I've just been like putting off because I just love how it looks so much. I feel like it's going to be really sad, but it is going to just make it feel like up to date, season appropriate. I think it's going to be a good thing, and it will just make me appreciate it even more when I can put it back next spring. Okay, coats are all in. Now it's time to do the shoes. Now, I feel like this is going to take a little bit of figuring out because I don't necessarily want to just get rid of all of these and put them away. Like, there are some heels here that I could still totally wear to like an event or occasion in winter, like these black ankle straps, probably these nude ankle straps, and some down here as well, like the tortoise shells, and also probably these. as well. So I think the ones that I will definitely put away are just the super, super summery sandals, like these and these and these two. These can go in the wardrobe, and then I'll switch them out with some really nice boots and keep the more sort of like wintry style heels at the back, or maybe even at the front, who knows. Guys, I knew there would be a hurdle because it's rare that you do anything without some kind of hurdle. I've realised that this shoe rack is not tall enough for boots. Look how squished they are. So this is really not ideal. So I think the best solution currently as like a short-term solution is I think I'd probably be able to get rid of this shelf, so at least I can put 8 pairs of boots that can stand up by themselves nicely. I can put 4 at the front, 4 at the back, and then maybe just have like my heels down at the bottom. It's just something I really did not think about that I should have thought about when we were like designing it. I just honestly like was not thinking, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna get rid of the shelf now and have a little rejig of the shoes. Okay guys, I'm all done and I think it looks really nice. I'm slightly mourning my spring dresses, I'm not gonna lie, but altogether I think it looks really good. And I actually feel so bad for doubting that Hammonds had not thought about the shoe situation, because they totally had. The guy that fit the wardrobes, I hadn't realised, but he'd actually put in some teeny tiny holes up here so that if I wanted to raise the shelf, I could just take the grips out of these holes and move it up. So that's literally worked out perfectly, and such genius forward thinking. And my coats are just looking so, so pretty. It's very winter chic, and just because I know I'm going to get so many questions on the coats, I'm just going to quickly tell you all where they're from. So this pink one here, this pink one here, this cape, and this white one here are all from Santini Couture, which is just my favourite coat brand. And then the white faux fur and also the pink faux fur are from a brand called Aperus, which make the most like gorgeous, gorgeous luxury faux fur. And then this little cape poncho is quite old and it's from Coast. So the next task is to get all of these beautiful, beautiful dresses that were on display away in the occasion wear cupboard, and also to get all of these lovely, lovely spring summer shoes away in the spring summer storage wardrobe. Okay, so the very last job for today, I guess, is just to kind of reorganize my bag shelf. And I also have a few pairs of boots, like my really chunky like Ugg boots and moon boots, my like really chunky winter boots that obviously kind of don't fit or look that cute on the rack, which I feel like will kind of go on the bottom shelf of the shelving unit. So stop saying shelf, Freddy, let's just get on with it. so the bag shelf, the final part of the video, I really like it. I think it looks a lot more autumnal. I'll probably spend the rest of the day like jiggling this about because I just get really obsessed over this, like finding different combinations that look good. This might not be how it eventually turns out, but I think it looks good. It's a lot more autumnal. I took away the pink Prada bag and just put that on one of my display shelves like at the back because it was the only thing that was kind of ruining the autumn colours. And then on the bottom shelf I just popped my cozy boots and then also this Kate Spade saddlebag that looks very, very wintry. And I also popped my Chloe Abbey day tote bag, I think it's called, because this is like my only sort of regret designer purchase. Like I never really use it, so I'm hoping that having it on display will inspire me to use it a bit more. But yeah guys, that is the last part of today's wardrobe reorganization. So guys, I think that is me done for the day. I feel really good, really organized and refreshed, and it was just a really nice cathartic thing to do on such a gloomy day like this. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you very soon.